Is for I think the third or fourth time we're gonna try this live stream now. This time with the app up there as well. It might be a bit small, but at least it works and it helps everyone, and we can kind of see things going on now. I am just gonna hope that this works, please. But let me know if you can see it and if you are in the chat. This is the Ryan's Adventures While Traveling streams basically. Um, it's not great. It might be a bit picky at times, but let me know how you're going as well in terms of the streams and whether it works or not. I think I can see it on here. It looks okay, hopefully, but yeah. Let me just share it as well for everyone. Alright, I've shared the link as well so that people can kind of see it. But yeah, this is basically my current team for Game Week 4. I don't think I'm going to change it, to be honest. I'm going to most likely roll the transfer. Stupidon on the bench, Joe Pedro and Cabore. Obviously, I've got Onana on the bench as well at the moment. But there are rumors that Turner might lose this spot. I don't know when that's going to happen. I might just play him and hope that he starts this game against Burnley, because I really can't see United keeping a clean sheet against Brighton, to be honest. So that's the reason between those two goalkeeper swaps. Chilwell, Dogi, and Saliba. In the defense, I think that should kind of make sense and should be all right. And then obviously we've got Mbeumo, Madison, Rashford, Foden, Saka, Jackson, and Haaland, which is my remaining 11 players to play. Now, I'm just going to bring up the stream so that I can see the chat on another side here, and if it's working or not. So please do let me know. And yeah, so that's basically how the team is looking like right now. Now, I'm hoping that this stream actually goes out to a lot of people, or to the subscribers at least. But if you do have any questions, let me know. How, whether you have any, and then obviously we will have a look. Um, and yeah, I think, let me see. It's obviously very tiny, right? It's doable. It is doable. I'm just looking at the whole. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks okay. You guys can kind of see what's happening. Alright, now I am going to show you guys the mini league as well, the Football Chatbox mini league, for those of you who don't know what it is. This is the Football Chatbox mini league where you can basically join the leagues and I can have a look at your teams. Obviously, Jon Snow, who is on top. Jon Snow, if you're watching this, let me know what your Twitter handle is so I can tag you whenever we do the mini league updates every week after every game week. Mark managed to do a good catch up on 79 points. And then obviously Evan at the 88-point game week. That's a really good game week. What did he have? He had Haaland, obviously, Eze. Okay, here Eze and Mbeumo as well as Salah. So his midfield actually performed. Defense, obviously, unfortunate. It is what it is. And then who else? David in fourth, Javid in fifth, Billy sixth, seventh is Jaden, Billy Butcher and Billy Hunter. I wonder if those are two same teams. We'll see. In eighth, Kevin. In 9, Tom in 10, and Greg, who's on the same points as Tom, in 11th. So that's basically like kind of your like top 10, top 11. Roku, how are you doing? Welcome. Can you hear me? Please tell me whether you can hear me. New setup? No, it's basically the traveling setup at the moment. So I'm sitting on the floor. I've put my phone on a tripod and I'm basically talking to you guys. It's just traveling um, until game week, just before game week 8. I'll be back before game week 8. So game week 5, 6, and 7 we're kind of like this for the moment. 5, 6, and 7 we're like this. After that we'll be back. Obviously this is team selection. but it could potentially also be like deadline stream because I'm not sure if I can do. I most likely won't be able to do a deadline stream because I'll be flying during that specific time most likely. So this might also act as the deadline stream as well. So if you have any questions, let me know what you have, and how is your team looking like as well. Maybe I should bring up your team. How's your team looking like? Let me know where you are on the mini league, and I can bring it up as well. But yeah, with regards to my team, this is the team that I'm playing this week. I don't think I'm gonna change it. I haven't done a single transfer. Probably gonna roll the transfer so that I can go into game week 6 with 2 free transfers, and then use one in game week 6 so that in game week 7 for the double game week against Luton, we'll have the 2 free transfers to use to bring in Morris in game week 7 and see what else we can do. Ideally, I want to try and hold my wildcard as much as I can. 77 points on wildcard success. Ooh, 77 points is not too bad to be honest. Depends on who you had. Let's have a look. Alright, let's bring it back up. 37. There we go. This is the one, right? Alright, so you got Areola, which is pretty good. Pinnock, Udogi, Gusto, Salah, Foden, Madison, Saka, Wissa, Haaland, Jackson, Dan Burn. So you kind of set up. You have Tere Mengi as well. Interesting. No, this is not Tere Mengi. Yeah, this is Tere Mengi. It's kind of loaded. I hope he starts. Will he get any games? That's the only thing I'm wondering. Diaby and Leno. Okay, cool. You're looking good. It's not too bad. Your midfield is pretty good. I like it. Obviously, Liverpool are coming into a good run right now, so Salah could be a good option. Leno and I think you keep the goalkeepers as they are, right? Don't change that. You probably will look to maybe bring in the Luton striker, I guess, for Wissa or Jackson. Probably Jackson because game week 8, obviously after that, um, Jackson fixtures turn. So in game week 7, the question is whether you want to use Jackson against Fulham and then Burnley after, or do you want to bring in the Luton striker? You can also take Visa out, but then Visa has some decent fixtures after, if I'm not mistaken. No, not as great. Yeah, you could probably take Visa out as well to bring the Luton striker Morris for one of them for the double game week. But the rest of the team looks actually pretty decent. Benching Brentford players this week. Yeah, I can see that because you start Diaby and who's Dan Burn playing this week? They're playing Brentford as well. So are you starting Dan Burn as well, or are you starting Pinnock? Who are you starting out of those two? Whistle benching I can kind of understand. Start Diaby for that one. Who are you starting out of Pinnock and Dan Burn? Starting Diaby and Dan Burn. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, fair enough. Cool. The rest of the team looks good. And then Haaland captain, obviously, or is that you're going to go for the Spurs captain? Should I bench Estupinian? Also, how are you doing? Welcome. Should you bench Estupinian? Who do you have in your defense? Who's the rest of your defense also? Let me know who the rest of your defense is. I can try and bring it up here. If it's in here. In one of the leagues. I am benching Estupinian, if you want to know. But I'm kind of benching Estupinian at the moment. Where am I? Here we are. This is the team that I'm on. Stupid is first bench at the moment because end of the day, Brighton's defense is still not that great. And I do think United will get a goal at least. Whether they win or not is a different story, but I do think they'll get a goal. Brighton, Estupinian. Okay, look at this. I am comparing Estupinian with the rest of my team, right? And I'm not gonna start Estupinian over any of the remaining 10 outfield players I have. Maybe Saliba is one that you would think that I start Estupinian over, but I feel like Saliba has a slightly better chance of a clean sheet, and therefore I think he has because of that, his base for points is slightly higher than Estupinan's, even though Estupinan might have a higher ceiling. Um, so that's probably why I'm going for Saliba over Estupinan. Because I can't see who I would start Estupinan for over anyone else that I've shown here. Um, having said that, I've also benched Onana because I think Brighton will score. Because United's defense is also not that great. But I don't know if Onana will come off the bench for Turner if Turner doesn't start, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, this is the current situation with regards to my team. Alright. Any other questions? How is everyone going? Also, just to reiterate, there might not be a deadline stream. This might basically be the deadline stream. So, just letting you guys know. I need to probably, yeah, I mentioned it. Okay, cool. Just checking to see. I don't know why. I think when you stream from mobile, it limits the audience as well for some reason. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the current situation. I probably for I have Chuba, Gusto, Pedro Porro, and Cabore. Ooh, so that's the thing, right? So Chilwell you start, Pedro Porro you potentially start as well, and then it's Gusto or Estupinan for your back three, right? Um, I probably start Gusto because end of the day he has almost as good attacking potential. Um, the question is, do you want to start your double Chelsea defense, and if they lose the clean sheet like last time, then you're in a bit of a problem. Who are Chelsea playing again? Chelsea are playing Bournemouth. It's not a bad fixture to be honest for a clean sheet, but they're playing Bournemouth at Bournemouth away. Yes. Chelsea are the way. Yes, they are. I don't mind starting Estupinan in this case, but Estupinan is going away as well. It's between Gusto and Estupinan. I probably might lean towards Gusto. Slightly. Because I think there's probably a slightly higher chance of a clean sheet in that game. But here Rich James might be back. Probably, but we don't know. We'll have to wait until the press conference news and everything. Ian, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Slightly new setup. How did your team go, Ian? Hopefully everything is going well in FPL and also in life in general. Hopefully you're having a great day. I had a pretty decent game week last week. That is what we love to hear. That is what we love to hear. So how's the team looking for this week? Alright, I'm just gonna move this slightly so I can stretch my legs and adjust because I'm seated on the floor. Alright. Wonder if I can find Ian's team over here. Is this the one? Is this your team? No, right? Here we go. This is Ian. 91 points from Ian. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Haaland, Julian Alvarez. You still have Calvert-Lewin. Ian, what are you doing with Calvert-Lewin? Please tell me you've got rid of Calvert-Lewin this week. Haaland, Alvarez, Eze, Foden, Saka, Salah, Dogi. Nice. That's actually a pretty good week. That is a good week, Ian. Well done. Please tell me you figured out what to do with Calvert-Lewin. And obviously Chukwuemeka as well. How much money do you have in the bank, by the way? I can't even look here. Can I look here? No, it doesn't show me. So you kind of have to tell me. But yeah, 91 points is a solid. Did anyone get more than Ian in the mini league? So obviously Ian had 91. I'm just going to check if anyone else had more than Ian this week. Don't think so. 86 from Naman. Will got 91. Matched Ian. Dilshad as well, 91. K7, 91. Okay, so we have a couple of 91s. Did anyone go more than 91? I would like to see a team that had more. Looking at it, it doesn't seem like anyone else had more than 91. No one else had more than 91. So, congrats. Yep. Bought in Aaron Ferguson for DCL Mane, probably not the best transfer in hindsight though. Ooh, you could have actually bought. I mean, Aaron Ferguson isn't too bad. Although I probably would have tried to use that transfer on the Luton striker, just because obviously double game week in game week 7. Brighton have United, Bournemouth, Villa, Liverpool. Not the best of fixtures. Oh well, it is what it is. You bought him in now. But I would have probably used it on the Luton striker, because at least the next 3 were pretty good in terms of game weeks. But it's fine. How much money does that leave you in the bank though, by the way? Also, people, if you can hit that like button for the stream, that would be greatly appreciated, because my concern is that he's injured for this week. Who you mean, Evan Ferguson? Wait for press conference news, and we'll probably see after press conference news. For the moment, kind of wait and see. We don't know. We'll have to kind of wait and see on that. That's 1 million left exactly. That's not too bad. You can use it for something else. Where can you use it? Hey, you still have Gabriel as well, no? Oh, here's a question for you, Ian. Thinking of Gusto to Bell next week? Yeah, fair enough. That's not too bad. Here's the question. Are you starting Gabriel this week, or are you starting Estupinant this week? What's the plan? Well, that's a very interesting situation to be in. Because that's where I'm like wondering, will Gabriel start? It's another week of guessing whether Gabriel starts or not. If it does, it's a good fixture against Everton. But then again, there's a good chance even if he doesn't start, he potentially might just, if he needs to come on, chances are he might get the same as Estupinian as well, with if Estupinian loses his clean sheet. Yeah, Everton away is a really good fixture. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, play Gabriel and see how it goes. But the rest of your team looks pretty good. I like it. Let's hope that Turner doesn't lose his putt, because you kind of want him. And obviously, Flicken is fine, but the fixtures slightly have a hop on situation. Everton are absolutely shocking. I know, right? Everton are in a huge problem this season. There's only so much you can do in terms of trying to escape relegation before it catches up. And if you don't invest, which they kind of haven't done really, to be honest, then it's a problem. Or they haven't invested smartly yet, so that's a slight problem. Everton's fixtures next few weeks. I mean, if they kind of have to win this Luton and Bournemouth fixture, but I highly doubt it's going to be that easy. So we'll see. But yeah, that's basically the current team and how it looks. Then I also think Arsenal are now getting thinner at the back, so Gabriel should start. Yep, fair enough, fair enough. There's been rumors about Saka having a slight niggle. Now, obviously, we don't know what the status of this niggle is and whether he'll play or not. I would still start him if I had him. Unless obviously Arteta comes out in the press conference and says Saka is not going to play this week. If Saka does not play this week, there is a case to be made to even move Saka to Heung-Min Son potentially. Or Madison if he didn't have, because Spurs, Bournemouth, City, Chelsea after that, not the most easiest of fixtures alongside Europe as well. So kind of have to think about it. But I at the moment will probably play Saka. Don't think there's anything to be worried about, but we'll see. My dilemma is whether to cap Saka away to Everton or Haaland away to West Ham. Ooh, good question. I probably will still go with. I might go with Haaland just because of those rumors with regards to Saka and carrying niggles. I'm not too fond of it. Obviously, both are playing away, if I'm not mistaken. Both are playing away this week. I probably will go for Haaland because I think City have looked a better attacking team, but Arsenal have been a bit shaky, to be honest. I don't think they have looked that fluid yet. And obviously away game, so I'm kind of a bit more leaning towards going for Haaland, to be honest. West Ham are looking good. True, they are looking good, but I feel like they sometimes concede a few amount of chances, to be honest. They won games, but they've conceded a decent amount of chances, I thought, in those games. And I'm assuming that City might be able to punish them for those chances that they've conceded. But having said that, City also aren't creating as much as I would have liked to have thought. Even though I know I'll regret it after West Ham get battered by 5. Fair enough. I probably still might go with Haaland. If you had a Spurs player though, I think that is a slightly different story. If you had a Spurs player. Because that maybe there's a bit more to think about in that situation. So yeah, that is something. I do have Madison against Sheffield. I still might go Haaland or captain, even though Madison is tempting. I think I might just go Haaland just in case, because I think West Ham do consider a few chances, even though they look good. I'm willing to test it out and see how things go. Yeah, I don't think capping Udogi is a very good. No, don't cap Udogi. I don't think that's a good idea. No. But someone else is fine. Tin, how are you doing? Welcome. Guys, if you're new, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well if you're new. Obviously, it's a slightly different setup to what we usually do, and also it's me having messed about with 2 or 3 streams just before this one, just to get it right. So hopefully, now that everything's looking like it's okay, I'll know what to do for the next couple streams while we're traveling like this. Okay, I think I'll see how it goes for, not for tomorrow, but Saturday deadline stream. I don't know what, let's see if I can even, I don't think I can do a deadline stream on Saturday. Very unlikely. Chances are I myself might not be able to be live before the deadline. I'll be most likely on the road. So if, what time is the deadline? The deadline is at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Yeah, chances are very unlikely. We'll see how things go. Even if we do have time for even like half an hour, I'll think about it and I'll just go like a completely random live. But yeah, thoughts on Bournemouth's assets for Game Week 8. Thinking of maybe going Chukmaker, Billing or Clivert. From Game Week 8 or for Game Week 8? Let's get the 50R. Bournemouth in Game Week 8. Oh, Everton, Wolves, Burnley. 3 good fixtures. Not too bad actually. That might be a decent punt, Ian. Not a bad shout. Let's wait on it for now. But that's a decent. Keep Clivert and Billing both on your watch list. I think Clivert might have slightly an edge, but then obviously we know Billing is a decent FPL asset as well. Keep Clivert and Billing for the moment. We'll see how they do against. I want to see how they do against Brighton and Chelsea. 2 teams that defenses aren't yet fully solid. So it's a good test to see if they even if they don't get you points, or if they don't score a goal, or if they don't get an assist in those games, but if they look like they're getting into good spots, then I think they might be good options to think about it for Game Week 8. But for now, we'll wait and see. Okay, I think we'll end it there for today. Just a short stream, obviously. And we will look to continue next week, most likely, definitely. On Saturday, I can't guarantee. It's a very unlikely situation. But if we do, it'll be completely random and off. Like it'll be completely random and just like suddenly I'll go live. Unless I know what my host schedule will be like, but very unlikely. So we'll see how things go, obviously. But this is most likely the video before Game Week 5's deadline. So yeah, just to show you guys before we end up as well. This is my team. Don't see it changing at all. I'm gonna roll my 1 free transfer over to Game Week 6 so that I have 2 free transfers. And then Game Week 6, maybe I might look to move either Joe Pedro to Morris. Obviously, Joe Pedro is falling in price, but probably one of that. We'll see how things go. And then in Game Week, or even Game Week 6, I might do something else. We'll see. I don't know. I might use just one transfer in Game Week 6 and try and roll 2 free transfers to Game Week 7. That's what I would like to do, but we'll have to see how things go, obviously. But yeah, that's me for it. So thank you. I'll end it here for today. But thank you to Ian, Tim, Roku, and also as well for joining me, keeping me company. Obviously, it's a bit up and down in terms of how this goes, but we went live and I kind of worked out how things should go for the next couple of weeks. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace out. No, there we go.